Hey everybody, welcome back to Trickle Sticks Knives. Today we're going to be going over the Pentagon. This is a very, very excellent worker knife. Not sure how to even talk about this knife. I've been using it for a couple months at least. I think it's more, I've had it for probably 4 to 6 months. I can't remember. It's been a while. You can see I've got some use on the blade, not much at all. Just a little bit. This is the XR, if that matters. I'm not sure if there's other editions. I think there's a XR LTE or something. This is just the regular S.O.G XR. Pentagon XR, that is. Has the little sharpened tip there. I'm not even sure if I can get the camera to focus to bring that up. Maybe I can. Right there. You see they sharpened the top of the tip there. So that might deter some people. It's not a big deal. Just don't let it. I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. I just ignore it, or I guess I'm aware of it. But I'm not trying to grab the end of the blade down there. I know that could possibly affect legal reasons. For some reason, that a centimeter maybe is sharpened on the top. I really don't know how that would affect it because it's thin the whole way. It's just not sharp. I mean, I think it just kind of makes it look kind of mean or something. Just gives a little flair, a little flavor. Makes it look a little different. I used to have the S.O.G Seal XR pubs, or the S.O.G. I think it was just the S.O.G Seal. I don't know. It's the one that has. Actually, I think it comes in I think it comes in a couple different blade styles. It's sort of like this, but it's a little more heavy duty. Just as far as, I think the liners are a lot thicker in it. I think that's what it's called. It's just the Seal XR. It has kind of a bigger style blade as well, with a lot of jimping on the back. I think it was kind of a clip point blade or something, or like a bow. I can't remember what style blade it had on it, but it wasn't this. This is more of a spear. I actually didn't know if I was going to like it. Just not because it's S.O.G. I know some people don't like S.O.G, but I'm not sure why. I think they nailed this. I know it does cost a little bit, but this knife is freaking awesome. It is a great, great worker knife. And what do I mean worker knife? It has jimping all the way, not all the way around it, but it just has jimping. So it'll stay in your hands if that's all you got. Sometimes you don't have a pair of gloves to help with grip. So the G10 that's on this is very good. Along with that, it has these spots of jimping. I like that it has a guard right here. That's extremely important to me. I know everyone has knives that don't have a guard here, but I like that a hard use knife, because I'm definitely going to use this as hard as I can. Not, but it probably not going to baton it or use it for batoning, just because you can see the top of that blade is super thin. So that would not work. That's not like the S.O.G Seal XR. I would use that one if I had to for batoning because it had a much thicker blade on it. It weighed a lot more. It was definitely more of a go to war, I guess, style knife. Like it was definitely way more heavy use. I totally recommend it. This one does the flipping action better. You know what I mean? Like does this a lot better than the S.O.G Seal. I had two different models actually because I don't know what happened. I mean, hey, everyone has someone just whoever was working that day messed up as far as I could tell you because it just seemed like this one's a lot smoother. You know what I mean? It's getting caught on my sleeve. I mean, it's it's ridiculous how smooth this is, and the other one's not like that. It's smooth, but it's like I forget what it was. I think like for some reason I couldn't uh, reverse flick with my left hand, but I could with my right hand. It was something screwy like that. Or like I couldn't use my thumb with my left hand, but I could with my right. It was something just screwy. And then I finally got a version that was okay. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It worked. It was better, but this one's like if you're looking for, an addictive action, this would definitely be in that category. Um, and it'll stop when it gets right up to there. And most of the time, if it's already on its way, it'll just sink in, back in like that. But it fires out very quick. It's a manual, so it doesn't have an assisting opening or anything. But it sure does pop out fast. It has, I think it's, what is this one? The SHP? What kind of steel's on this? Cryo CTS-XHP. Wait, XHP. I might have said that wrong. Doesn't matter. Got pretty decent steel. Also has a coating on it, so that's nice. Just a very grippy knife. Even the jimping. I mean, it's not so aggressive that it's going to hurt you at all. It's grippy, and to me, it's perfect. I mean, any more then it would be uncomfortable. But the way it is, I can use this for a while before it's going to start bothering me, like at all. It's just not that sharp or anything like that. It just feels good in your hand. It's just real nice and grippy. That's one of the first things I noticed about it. Second thing I noticed was the pocket clip to me, is really good. That's There's a few things they nailed on this. For one thing, they didn't broadcast it to the entire world that it was made by S.O.G. But what they did do, put it right there, really, really small in the pocket clip. You see it on the bottom? Right there. Trying to show you, but camera's acted up. So yeah, that's another thing they nailed on this. It's on this side too, but real small and classy. It's not. It's just what it is, and that's fine. I think if they would, I mean, I'm glad it's made in Taiwan. If we had to choose between that and China, but I would choose Japan first. But that's just me. But Taiwan is an excellent country. They have good quality stuff. But I would have put I would X out the cryo. That's just not important to anyone. If you really feel that's necessary, though, I would put it like on this, maybe right here. Put the blade steel. I mean, that's what I would do. Put it somewhere where you're not gonna really see it, but you'll see it. You know what I mean? Like even up here would be okay, I guess. Like just you don't need all this billboarding, and you guys really you nailed it as far as you didn't like make a pocket clip that says SOG in letters, because sometimes people complain about that. I never really cared, but people do not like billboarding. I do not care really, as long as the knife works. That's all I ask. Does the knife work? Does it lock up? You know, some people say this is kind of like a noisy knife because it has this little teeny tiny rattle, and all the rattle is it's a couple things. It's just the way it is. So just if the little teeny tiny rattle is going to bother you, then this knife is not for you. It does sometimes offer a good like tink. I don't know how you get it to do it, but especially when it was new, every time you flicked it out, it would be like tink. I can still get it to do it sometimes, but I'm not sure what I do to get it to do it. It just does it. But yeah, this one, there it is. Do you see? Oh, that's what I had to do. You have to hold this down and just, so every time it's hitting that pin, ding, ding, ding. So that's kind of cool. It's very small. Does not matter at all. It's just something that if you're bored, you can make a couple ding dings. I don't know. It is a great knife, though. Don't let anybody say it's not, because it is a great knife, especially for outdoors. I mean, I used to really not like black coatings. Now I do like them. It's just amazing how much changes in like 20 to 30 years of using knives and stuff. Like I used to hate daggers. I used to hate Tanto, and I used to hate coating knives. And now I like all three of those things. So it's wild how you're, and I never thought I'd be like that. Like I thought I would always hate black blades. I thought I would always hate Tanto and daggers. I never thought I would ever like them. And here, like 20, 30 years of collecting and using knives, and I don't mind daggers at all. So, and black blades. This one's kind of cool. It has that fuller coming down the middle, or blood groove, whatever you call it. Not fuller. I think that's called a, yeah, fuller. That's right, isn't it? Isn't it? Somebody will correct me out there, I'm sure. It's like a blood groove to make it look cool. Definitely one of my, I would call it addicting knives. Knives that just it's hard to put them down, especially because they flick out so well and fast. And this one is just an excellent knife if you're trying to do any kind of outdoor work. Like this has got you covered. I mean, it's got jimping right here on the back. I know it's kind of, yeah, it's a spear point, but to me, it just works for outdoor use at least, or anything. I mean, I don't know, it works for good for me. So I'd say pick one up. That's my opinion, but I know the only thing I've heard bad about it is that I know of is it's got that little tiny shake or noise. but it's very small. I don't even know if it'll come up on the camera. But yeah, this is probably my favorite, like, heavy user. If I had to guess, and I've had quite a few. This one, and well, I'd have to sit down and think about it because I've had some knives over the years, but this is definitely one that's excellent for, you know, you're not going to baton with it, but, you know, it's a good little user for sure. And it's not coming out of your hands. I mean, it would be good as a, I didn't know whether to put, I see it's, to me it can't be a dagger because it doesn't have this side, because I was going to put this in with my dagger collection, but I'm like, it doesn't have, if only they would have put the other side on here and just made this straight, then it would have been in that collection. But this would be good for if you had to, a self-defense situation. I mean, this is very dagger-esque style knife. You have protection for your fingers. So, since we're making this one a long video, let's go ahead and get the. I always forget stuff. Let's see here. Millimeters. I'll have to go to the middle of the blade because that's where the bulk of it is. So looks like it has a 3mm blade, and I'm guessing 5 because most stuff's always 5.5. And I'll give you a quick measurement, quick weight, and we'll get out of here. I just forget stuff sometimes, so he's gonna have to deal with it. The blade is has an overall length of 3.5 and an overall cutting edge of 3.5. The handle is 4.75 inches. Overall, 8.25. Go ahead and bring this out. Healthy 4.8. You know, a lot of people like their stuff to be under 5. For me, my rule's under 10 because I'll carry anything. I don't care because I carry a firearm also, so it's like you're just gonna balance out my waistband. if I have to carry a 10-ounce knife, it'll help my waistband look more normal. But yeah, this is an excellent knife. Totally recommend it. And I think I'm gonna jump off here. Have a great day, guys.